Hey, what's going on, everyone? We're going to be talking about RX for scaled. Does it count if you go scaled? Does it really matter if you go RX? It's kind of a hot topic because in CrossFit, we want to create a little bit of a competitive environment. We want to create goals to achieve to, and RX is one of those. Now, the truth is, RX changes all the time. As a community gets stronger, the weights might get heavier. The movements might get more difficult. So RX is a constantly evolving and changing goal. Okay, so sometimes we shortchange ourselves by trying to go RX when we shouldn't. Sometimes we shortchange ourselves by going scaled when we shouldn't because we're very comfortable there. Now, whether or not it counts if you go scaled, yes, it does count. So for me, I like to look at workouts based on the goal of the stimulus, right? Is it supposed to be something where I work at 60, 70% my max effort, continuously move for 20, 30 minutes? Is the goal to go all out for a minute, not stop moving for that minute, but end up on my back, rest for 3 minutes and repeat? You know, maybe there's power cleans in it, or there's power cleans supposed to be touch and go, unbroken, one drop quickly, or it's supposed to be so heavy that I do one, I have to rest 10, 20, 30 seconds at times in between reps. So we should be looking at this not as I want that RX next to my name. Instead, we should look at, hey, am I getting the workout and the stimulus the coach has set out for me? So here at CrossFit Store, what we do is we have a goal with every workout and we scale and modify towards that goal. And we see a lot of different people come in. Again, we have people that scale it just because they're very comfortable scaling it. If you never eventually add weight, move a little bit faster. Hey, let's get that rower going just a little bit faster. Let's get outside that comfort zone. You're not going to see results. It's cheesy. You hear a lot of people say it, but everything you want is outside your comfort zone. And for some of us, our comfort zone is, hey, I'm going to do the RX weight because it allows me to take more breaks and go slower so I'm not outside my comfort zone. So sometimes going too heavy is your way of hiding because you're good at heavy weights, but you don't have the lung capacity. So now the power cleans might be 185 pounds, but it allows me to go slower on those burpees. So that way, you know, I went slower because the weight's so heavy, right? We're different ways of hiding in workouts. So instead of thinking RX or scaled, think the goal of the workout and then your personal goals. Maybe we have a workout with deadlifts, 2159 deadlift burpee. Deadlifts at 225 are no problem for me. Burpees, I get really winded, I get slow at them. So maybe your goal for that workout, hey, maybe I scale back that deadlift weight so it doesn't fry my lungs and my legs as much, and I learn how to go faster on burpees. I make that the goal of that workout. So again, it might change the whole RX scaled, the way we look at that, but it still achieves a better goal overall for our fitness or maybe a skill. Okay, we see it all the time where people are just so stuck on going RX, so stuck on going RX. And this might offend some of you, but most of the people I know that refuse to listen and try to go RX in every workout don't deserve to go RX. They haven't earned it. You have to earn scaling up. You want to earn that process, right? Now, with that being said, there's an old school CrossFit.com video with Greg Glassman. There's journal articles with it as well, where he talks about if you're always going too hard, too fast, you're going to kind of miss the target, right? So imagine if we had a gun, we're shooting at a target, we have 3 of them set up. We have one where every single shot's in the bullseye. We have one in the middle where there's 10 shots, 8 of them are in the bullseye, 2 are outside. The next one, 1's in the bullseye, 9 are outside. We want to kind of be the person in the middle where we hit the target most of the time, but every once in a while we miss. And the reason being with that is if you don't test your limits in some way, shape, or form, you don't know where to go next, right? If you don't try and do burpees so fast that you feel like your lungs are going to explode, maybe you go heavier in a deadlift than you normally would in a workout or a squat or a clean, and you find out that you're not ready for that weight yet. That is fantastic. Those are fantastic times to learn about yourself. So RX or scale, does it really count if you scale? Yes, it counts if you learn something, number one, and number two, you get the stimulus of the workout so you can grow, all right? You wanna know what the stimulus and the goal of the workout is in order to get the desired adaptation and effect for that workout. So RX or scaled, truthfully, it doesn't matter. You wanna chase that stimulus. Hope that helps you. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to hear stories about you guys when you went too hard in a workout and halfway through you knew you were in trouble. Chase the stimulus. Talk to you soon.